Well, you may have noticed some signs posted near ponding basins around the Fresno and Clovis area asking people to keep it clear. And this is part of a campaign by the Fresno Metropolitan Flood Control District. The goal is to try and reduce groundwater pollution. So joining us now live to talk about the campaign is Paige Moretto of the Flood Control District. And Paige, good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, good morning.
And just
Yeah,
first, yeah, tell us about the campaign and what it means.
if you live in the Central Valley, you know that water is precious, and stormwater is no exception. In this area, we're very unique. In the rest of the state and even the nation, stormwater goes to the nearest water body, or that's a lake, the river, the ocean. But here, we use stormwater basins, over 150 of them placed every 1 to 2 square miles. And those stormwater basins not only capture stormwater, preventing flooding, but they also do groundwater recharge. So protecting the stormwater that goes into them is of the utmost importance. So those banners that you're seeing all around town, those are part of a campaign to raise awareness of that issue, particularly during the wet weather season, and to promote tips for how people can help prevent that stormwater pollution.
And we saw a picture of leaves, debris, trash. How can pollution and debris from around storm drains then get into our drinking water?
Well, the stormwater basins do a great job of filtering the stormwater through all of the soil strata, but this campaign is about, you see on the different banners, there's different pollutants, paint, automotive fluids, and so on. And so this is about encouraging people to think about what they're putting out in the gutter, whether accidentally on purpose, and keeping it out of there, because whatever goes down the gutter, it goes down the storm drain into your nearest stormwater basin, which again, they do recharge groundwater.
And you mentioned some of those things, different like oils or oil-based debris. What are some other ways people can make sure to keep their water clear and keep those debris and pollutants from getting into the storm drains?
Yeah, so one of the easiest ways is, the next time that you are at your local Home Depot or other hardware store and you're shopping the pesticide aisle, look for Our Water, Our World program materials. They're orange and blue signage. They're pointing out more eco-friendly, less toxic pesticides that you can use. You can do the same thing, but do it in a more eco-friendly way. The other thing that you can do is you can join Beautify Fresno at one of their cleanup events and just pick up trash off the ground, because trash is a huge pollutant in Fresno and Clovis.
We see it all over, the litter everywhere on our streets, highways.
Mhm.
Besides the trash and those obvious pollutants, we did mention leaves, but how important is it to keep these natural debris clear from our storm drains and gutters?
Yeah, so the vegetation and other debris is less of a pollutant to groundwater, and that's more of a infrastructural thing. So, if you can sweep and rake that debris from your gutter, that would be fantastic. It'll, prevent localized flooding in your neighborhood, so it won't, go into your inlet and block it up and cause issues. So that's a great thing that you can do for you and your neighbors.
Just keep it clean, be a good neighbor there, and you have some really great tips for us this morning. Paige Moretto. Paige, thanks so much for joining us bright and early. We really appreciate all those good tips.